P2H. A little late. As it turned out. Supposed to have been here 8 minutes ago. It's 12:08. Supposed to have been here right at 12, but you know, it's happened. Live on YouTube. Hey, back here again. It's June 24th, 2018. Got business. What kind of business? Hey, you know what time it is. It's Sunday. Sunday. That means Dream Workshop Day. Ah. You already know what time it is. Yeah. So we spent a lot of time on Firecrest this week. I've enjoyed it. We got some looks as far as ways we can run it now. Got the electronics, classic electronics look. 448 traditional. Then you've got the 844.
I got what you need.
Solid pickups, solid gains in those departments. Get my video settings set up for you real quick before I load you in. Settings, boom. Alright. Bring you all in. Gonna go ahead and run over and start this build. Because I want to start right off the bat. We're gonna do it down and dirty, old school. I've been giving you the easy stuff. I've been prepping, doing like the cooking shows. No. Today we should do it.
You are now entering a safe area.
Right from a incomplete mess of a setup. I mean, I definitely did some work on it before I brought it to your attention, but this thing's all over the place, and I want to bring you through some of the processes of refining a build, because some of you are new here, and you don't necessarily get brought through that process of finding your build to look for when looking for the pieces, you know, because you pick up a lot of junk in the classifieds, and you don't necessarily keep the right stuff. At least if you follow along with this, at least for a short while, maybe you'll get a better idea of how you want to do your builds. By all means, this is not the end-all be-all for how you should do every build, but this is going to be a bit of a way for you to get a look into how I do things. Alright, little guts, nuts, and bolts, right? So let's do this. And why are we looking at Final Measure in the first place? Well, grenades. Grenades have been spammed everywhere because, as it turns out, now that the Striker is the meta, jostling each other, getting those slight advantages, stopping Striker from stacking is the utmost important. Knocking people out of cover, huge gameplay, game maker. So the idea, we're going to be making a build that eats those grenades and turns them on the enemy. But we got to play it careful, we got to play it smart. But, oh, it's gonna be interesting to see how we... exactly. I'll put the... stuff on that I had before. I think that's more appropriate. extended mag is crit chance rate of fire. I still agree with that assessment because this guy is still the damage or whatever. Still think this is the better mag. Save this loadout. That might fix most of the demands. May have a loose magazine. There we go. Hey.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
Hey, just enough. Cool. So first things first. Gonna want to decide direction you take your. Gonna be a support build. That's more electronics heavy. Gonna be a tank that's stamina. Are you gonna be firearms heavy and be a DPS class? This holy trinity is up here. And that's the unfortunate thing about the next game, is that the holy trinity may be a bit less noticeable because they took out the stats, but they did not show the late game stuff. They showed just before the late game. Maybe the buffs and debuffs of the mods are so powerful of the gear sets that the differentiation between players is drastic. See, because it didn't, again, it didn't look that drastic before from the footage, but we'll see. Goodness. So differentiation here. How do we want to play Final Measure? A good way to figure that out is to go ahead and just look at your set bonuses, right?
Hey, I've got a target for you.
You get exotic damage, resilience, which is cool. It's nowadays, now that you're dealing a bit less with Predator's Mark, Firecrest might make show. There's people using turrets more often because they're trying to deal with strikers, so maybe this is kind of cool. Protection from elites. This is a tanking feature, so this is more like your stamina. That's kind of what I like about the next game, where they give you those little icons that tell you what's what. Both of these would be tanking, but they don't tell you specifically which does what. You gotta kind of get a feel for. This would help you in the DZ if you're taking threat. So instead of having these silencers, maybe I would go with something louder so that I can take hits from my teammates. That would make more sense. We'll see. Final Measure. The first of the named bonuses here are in range of hostile grenades or more them, and add grenades to your inventory. It only happens once every 8 seconds. So that's not terrible. That gets improved on the 6. But the 5-piece bonus is another 15% damage resilience. That's 40% exotic damage resilience at the 5-piece, and doubles your protection from elites. So you're at 30%. That is a tanky build. Very tanky build. Damage mitigation is huge on Final Measure. When a grenade is diffused, the player and all members within 30 meters gain a buff based on the grenade type that was diffused. Now, this is going to be the important stuff. This is where you talk about gameplay and mechanics and meta, right? What are you more likely to see get thrown at you? Talk about that as we go down the list. EMP Shock. Skill power increased by 40% for 8 seconds. Fragmentation Incendiary. Weapon damage increased by 40% for 8 seconds. Flashbang Tear Gas. Armor increased by 40% for 8 seconds.
Agent, let's talk.
So of those combinations of nades, ones you tend to see the most are the fragmentation because everyone has 4. But the crowd control types, the shock incendiaries, are probably the second most. EMP is third. I'm combining shock and incendiaries. Probably the most. Shouldn't, I guess. Shock would probably be second. Incendiary is the one that you're probably not going to eat because they throw it down and control an area you're away from. Shock is one thrown on you.
Agent, let's talk.
So the chances are you're going to eat fragmentation, shock, and EMP. Incendiary occasionally. Flashbang and tear gas, they've run out of grenades. If you're ever getting that armor increase, it's accidental, it's incidental. Not trying to do that to you. So we're essentially talking about this skill power boost and the weapon damage boost. So we may want to have a build that benefits from both. A build that would benefit from both is firearms electronics, and that's not good for final measure. Final measure, as we've discussed earlier, is a tanking build. It's kind of like a balance build if you consider all the improvements here. But those buffs could be for your teammates. I mean, you're the one supposed to eat the grenade and give out the buffs, right? Now, there are ways of making this work. So say
Are your ears burning, Agent?
you have electronics. The ability for you to give out buffs to yourself and others through pulse. Now that's a means of improving your own damage and others' damage. It does get canceled out sometimes by counter pulses, but if your skill haste is high enough, I think it should be fine to be able to pump out your abilities quick. That way you'll have a strong heal as well, and the way I want to play this, your wall is strong as well.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
Let's do some stuff. I think I know what I want to do with this build now. Now that I've looked at it, I've looked at the stats on it and how these grenades work, eating the grenades. I think what we're gonna do, pretty close to what I would have anyways. We're gonna definitely lean on electronics with this build. It's gonna be a support build. The idea here is that
Your attention, please. Tonight we have a special treat in the commissary. We received a large shipment.
I don't think we're going to be relying on health, be tanky. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use skill haste. I don't normally recommend skill haste, because we normally be using... Specialty here is going to be this wall. I'm going to be using this wall and weapon resistance mods, because we're going to be damage mitigating like crazy, and we're going to be instigating grenade throws. Throw these covers out. One, they target the cover instead of you, which is nice, because that gives a nice headshot for you to get on them. Two, if they don't shoot the cover, they try and get you off of it, which is a grenade throw usually. Which, nom nom nom, You give a bonus to your team. Usually fragmentation grenade, which is 40% damage. 8 seconds. Not bad. So, thinking that the basic... That means precision isn't good. Precision is a base pulse level of 5%, if I'm remembering correctly. We may want to run pulse ourselves instead of a heal. Solo, this guy's viable as all hell. Countermeasures.
Are your ears burning?
Very strong possibility that this guy may get some play. Because you draw that nade throw, you eat it, you deal out the damage. Man. Tough call. Got some stuff to try anyways, because we're going to spend the whole week on it. So we're just building right now. But this is going to be a way to set it up in a way that gives us strength on the cover. And then additionally, I think this immunizer is the way to go as well. So you prevent those pred bleeds, you prevent Fire Crest from giving you those burns, you prevent any taser attempts. I think it's a strong play. Proc it for the, or well, rather, pop it for the 33%. It's nice. It's a strong play. Ideally, this is a tanky support on a team, but I think I can set this up where it's actually viable solo. I don't think these firearms health mods are where it's at. I think I'm gonna want to do it a little different. Don't think health is. I gotta figure out what I want though. I don't think crit chance is good. Because we're not a firearms build. I feel like if you're gonna do firearms, crit chance is viable. It's not great on mods. Like you're getting what, 5% crit chance off of your mods? That's, you get 4% off of your mask or 4% off of your booster. Like you spent all mods getting just 5%. That's rough. To be real, that's real rough, especially when skill haste you get what, 15, and off of anything else you get what, like 7, 9. Like skill haste gets much better returns on your mods. So, oh, let's see. Let's go. Got the LMG crit chance, crit damage. I'm comfortable with that. I like that. I don't like the stability.
Hey, Agent, let's have a chat.
Ammo cap's
Got something
fine.
you're interested in.
You don't need the minor attribute to be a resist.
Hey, New York, it's your Uncle Ricky.
Resists are better when you actually take the crowd control effects. We're gonna be running immunizer. I think we're gonna be shooting a lot more. We're not gonna be using grenades as much. Getting rid of stability is a good move. Whether that be for health, skill power, or critical hit damage, all things that we roll. I don't know. It feels interesting. Trying to decide what would. Man, jeez. Got stability. We don't need it. Oh boy. And we are a tank, so health is skill power. We have high electronics. We're not going all electronics because we're not dealing damage with it. It's not the base of our damage. If you were using something like Seeker Mine, a fire turret, sticky bomb, I would say skill power would be. high here. Crit hit damage. Because you are a skill power build, hit damage is 5. And we're going to be getting that 40% often. We're going to be relying on the gun damage. Stamina is going to be a high stat. Well, middle ground stat, right? We should go for damage. I think front-loading damage is still important to be doing on here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You get a better on health on the knee pads. Let's check those knee pads, actually. Bleed, shock, disorient, and damage. It's a low better knee pads somewhere. So we're looking.
Your attention, please. There will be a screening of a selection of
Have something.
this evening, beginning at 1900. All civilians are invited to attend.
There's mask, burn resist is good. Power. Backpack damage. See, this wouldn't be bad. Bleed resist is good right now, especially with Pred sitting on it. It's a problem for you. LMG. See, this is a really tough. Run with it. It's firearms. Resist, boot. I don't have any knee pads to replace that with, so we'll just... enemy armor damage is not good. Okay. Thinking either high health roll, get on knee pads. That's a low. But get up to 16, which is better than your backpack. It's about as good as your chest piece. Go for the crit damage. And do just for now. Idea of how I want to. Speed, shock, disorient, stamina. It's a low. So I think I want to keep 2 stamina rolls. Feel like that's a strong. Yeah. What's up? Got to. Did that? I like how everyone keeps coming in to look at the video, then they leave. It's boring. It's the boring part of the game. Probably one of the most important parts of the game, and everybody just skips right over it. They just want, like, the easy... If you learned how to make your own build, you wouldn't have to go and look at the short videos. Like, if you sat through just, like, one long video of someone doing a build, it might help you with your own builds. He really wants to do that. It's all good. Alright, so I got my crit chance everywhere. See, I don't think we need the exotic damage resilience. Not anymore. So I think this is going to be skill power? Skill power, skill haste. I think so. Got health. You don't need enemy armor damage. Health on kill is not as viable as you hope. Yeah, it's not great. I want skill haste over health on. if I go skill haste, then it would make more sense that I use the skill haste mods, right? Right now, we're gonna be using we're gonna be modding essentially to this Big Al, right? We're gonna get up to 4K on the firearms, so probably 4 firearms. Proc everything Swift. I think if we go with skill haste, the only thing it doesn't benefit is the cover. Benefit just about any other skill in the game, including smart cover. Well, that's entirely true. You disable the mobile cover if it comes back a little. Set up your ambushes, choke point. Well, now that I'm looking at this balance, without that pulse, the electronics means a little bit less. The mobile cover's health, if I wanted to. I could lower it a little bit, do the double wide, run precision, which is it's a flat rate. It's like 12.5. Lower my electronics down to something like 4,000. I would still have like 1.5 million health on the cover. Like, mobile cover is weird with the health. I know it's at 2.5 almost, but oh yeah, this guy. Last shield's interesting as all hell, Plume. Yeah, if you're running mobile last shield and you're running like chain reaction, and you run it with tactician. Yeah, tactician that runs that thing gets kind of nutty, the amount of damage, because the base damage is actually better than the seeker mines. Look at this guy's damage, 178 versus seeker mine. Yeah, look. So like, it's stupid. Plus the blast radius on it, it's huge. It's way bigger than people really anticipate. You can take up a whole street with it. So yeah, I mean it's a really underrated, underutilized crowd control. That's the other thing. It blinds people. So if you're running MDRs or something, you get that temporary blind. Screws up striker aim. That's the other viability aspect of it. It's just a funny fucking skill. Underutilized. It's like a claymore, but better. That's not the point of this build. I had a build like that, but I think that particular skill is better served on something like a tactician, right? What we're trying to do is we're trying to dish out support through this level 6 ability, which is eating grenades. So you bait grenades by having the shield out, the mobile cover, because they want to knock you off that cover. Way to do that is to, whenever you pop that mobile cover, they're either going to decide to shoot it, build stacks, or they are going to hit you with the grenade. And if they throw the grenade, that was a poor decision, because now you do more damage, your team pushes, etc. I think the other option here is to compete unit in conjunction with the cover, so that I eat their. If they choose to shoot the cover, I hit them with the EMP. They have to medkit off of it or whatever, you know, baits another med kit so they're not getting their stacks, what have you. If they're trying to advance and get their stacks, then decision. Hey, there may be something here. So I think skill haste is actually viable now. I just made the argument for skill haste here. Just did it. We're not going to have health mods, we're going to have skill haste. Did it. Finally did it. Alright, so firearms. Took me a moment to get there, but I finally... We're all gonna be on fire. This is the process I go through to make my builds. It takes me a while to argue with myself. Yeah, especially on mods. Like, as compared to the other stats, I mean, when you talk about crit chance on your stat mods, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, right? But what is that compared to the mask? Mask gets you 4% crit chance. Plus 3 gets you 4% crit chance, right? But when we're talking about skill haste is a 3% on those stats, so it's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Versus what do you get on the holster? 7? It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Especially because the fucking 5-piece bonus on Banshees sucks. I was just looking at that the other day. Somewhere. Oh, no, you know what? I put the Banshees.
Hey,
Banshees was so bad that I put it. So here's Banshees. So you get, so the set bonus 3 is the 10% out of cover, and then it's 5%. Fuck that shit. Who gives a shit about the 5-piece? Like, as bad as the 6-piece bonus is, you know, like, I understand you're getting, like, manhunt, whatever, like, cool, but no one cares. But look, 5%? Dude, fuck that. Get yourself exactly what you said. Do the Barretts. There's the 5% whenever you proc an ability. And then and then you do again, like you said, the Savage Gloves, that's crit chance instead of this garbage. Automatically just made yourself 7% crit chance stronger than this fucking build is at a 6-piece. This hot, wet garbage. Everyone's riding Banshee's dick so hard right now, and it's ridiculous. It's, and I get it, it's because it has base damage bonus against out-of-cover targets, but you know what else does that? LMGs. But no, you don't see anybody running a LMG out there. No Big Owls. No MG5s, no L86s, no M60s. Ain't nobody running a fucking... No RPKs. Everybody's running Banshee, but
Hey, agent.
nobody...
Let's have a chat. I got something you'll be interested in.
Same bonus. Damage to out of cover targets, but...
Your attention, please.
Apparently Banshee's the good one.
Begin at 1100 hours next to the Christmas tree.
So damn. Okay. All good. At least we decided on skill haste. I mean, health is still viable, though, right? This is a tank build, technically. Out of all the builds. Yeah, it can't be. It isn't there, not unless you get rid of that 5th-piece bonus. You gotta fix it. The base damage bonus is better. Nomad's in a similar situation right now, right?
Agent,
because of the way they nerfed it. So you get the same 2 revives that you would at the 5 or the 4 level, but at least Nomad has that nice. Hey, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, the thing is, Banshees does its out of cover damage. So if you're gonna stack out of cover damage, but when we're talking about Nomad, like Nomad, 6-piece no longer works in the groups like you want it to. You still get that 60% less damage, but only on 1 life. But the 5-piece bonus is still decent. I think it's decent enough to run in a group. So I would just run the 5-piece. Health on kill, that's a 10%. That's only 5% less than the 2-piece. That's 25%, man, on the bill. That's huge. And Nomad's Resolve gets you the overheal. That's big. It's the automatic overheal. I'd go for it. That's worth the 5-piece. That's justifiable. I wouldn't, what'd you replace that with, Try and do more damage? Not if you have to give up an overheal. Normally people run Vigorous Chest Piece just to have the overheal. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I was talking mechanics. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Plume. Let me get back to sorry. I was getting into. Yeah, you're not wrong. I need to focus. I got a little distracted there. Sorry. Get a little hyped on my mechanics. I'm gonna keep this the way it is. I know we're missing the fire resist.
Your attention, please. The anticipated discussion group will be held on Sunday,
I like the stamina.
February 18th.
We're a tank. So let me throw it. Let's make it the perfect 10. Let's get that fire resist in there. The burn run, you got the bleed run, and you got the shock run. But you want to make sure you got your chakras. Check your shock. So what we're gonna probably do, let's roll this guy. I want ammo. The guns I'm gonna use are gonna be problematic for me. Yeah, and especially right now. The only true blue winner, King of the Mountain, is Striker. So everybody's just trying to build against Striker. Just hilarious. I'm stoked. I'm stoked beyond belief. Everybody has finally figured it out. God bless them. It took them long enough. They, Oh, we actually have a mask to replace this. Look at this guy. This mask is a problem because of that increased kill XP. Nobody likes it.
Please do not engage
It's a bad mask.
near checkpoints.
We have a mask for that.
All such activities are restricted to the
I saw it in here.
play areas near the post office building.
Alright.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So we'll just take this firearms skill haste. This guy. Skill haste. Now we can roll the stat. I go firearms, yeah. My god, it took them to nerf. They had to nerf Predator's Mark and Nomad before everyone could finally fucking agree. I was gonna do like the support thing, but I want to look at this build with firearms. I'll tell you the reasoning. The grenade that you're gonna eat the most is the frag grenade, right? Frag grenade gives you 40% damage. you're gonna be eating something that gives you 40% extra firearms damage, may as well be enjoying it. Let's see where. Okay. Right. See, I was gonna go with the thing, but look at the mobile cover health. Still at. Yeah, see, that's the thing. The ones that give you armor don't ever see. So, when looking at grenades you eat, fragmentation's number 1. That's weapon damage. I think the second most common grenade you're gonna eat is shock. That is skill power. And then the third most common is probably going to EMP Incendiary. Incendiary I'm putting lower than shock because Incendiary oftentimes you're using it as a zoning tool, trying to lock them into an area. It's not directly thrown at you. Some people directly throw. If they do that, awesome. That is another layer of 40% damage added to my. That adds to my DPS outputs. But does that justify what I would do with this build? If I go low enough, I may not be able to run mobile cover because electronics, like this was supposed to start with a support build using the mobile cover, but in this meta, if you're going to be eating frag grenades like crazy, you can still bait those grenade throws, but all you have to do is you switch to smart cover. And you can run those damage mitigators. I mean, that would be the change I would do, right? That's all I would do. I mean, I still want that. Not sure, though. I don't know if that's the change I want to make. I could definitely do the balance, though, because I am going to get electronics and firearms at the same time. I just don't know if that's... I don't know if I want to go that balanced, you know? That is a very balanced build. Very balanced. But 40% is a huge buff. Maybe it's justifiable. %40 is huge. Can you be at 6,000 firearms and make that worth it? Like, could I? Man, I don't know. It feels kind of iffy. Feels rough. It's like it's a tough situation to be in. Electronics health. I would say I'm gonna bump my electronics back up a little bit. Yeah, I want electronic skill haste. Yeah, these guys, okay? No. Skill haste, skill haste. Alright. So we bump it up a little bit. Reduced firearms a little bit. I think to stay on cover. Full cover is at 15. That's right about where I said I was gonna have it, right? Planted it right about here. Probably. Now that we're not running the immunizer. Immunizer lets you get away from things like adrenaline. See, if you don't have an immunizer, run adrenaline. If you don't have pulse, run precision. It's my pulse. So if I did pulse somebody with, say, if I went solo and this guy, viable, I could hit him. It's better than the precision. It's roughly this. It's roughly. Precision pulse is like 12.5. Whereas I get 14. Other pulse. So this isn't bad. Bad. It's weird. But I think this was going to be a weird build to begin with. I think we should try it. It's gonna be weird. I think the point of this build is that you have the skill haste built in through the mods and through the chest piece. You have a lot of damage mitigation built in because of the base level stamina for things like vicious. Then you have the damage resistance built in from against NPCs. I feel strongly that yep, there is only one. We're going in. Gonna go ahead and we're just gonna bump this up a little. So we got a few bad rolls out here. We should give it a justifiably decent. You gotta give it the old college try, but you know, even if it's a prototype, it should look, you know, like you're trying. That mask is rough, but it's fine. It's close enough. I'm ready to try it, and hopefully on a team. Find it. Got out here. Got Wolfie? Wait a minute, Wolfie. Hey, if I'm fucking you up, kick me out. What's up? What's good? If I transfer you, kick me out.
Hey, you, with a death wish.
Okay.
We're rogue right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's sick.
Shark, help! Kill him! It's gone too.
Some of these. Something else. Kind of room. Go.
Yeah, you're not gonna see us until
Let's
our
go
timer
run
runs
and
out.
go down.
Yeah.
Let's run this way.
Looks like on this new server, it's DZ. Oh, what the hell? It all
yeah,
went
you
back
are
up.
defensive.
We're rogue right now.
Okay.
Good running out the timer. Yeah, we got like 15 seconds left.
Don't see anything out here.
Alright, so I'm here to be a good teammate. We have our teammate abilities set up. Got it. Here we go. Go. Combat medic.
Bam.
The hell.
Good transfer. Let's go to check.
Sticky bomb. May switch to the immunizer. Don't know yet. Don't know what's gonna be good. I don't think we need immunizer yet. Figure that out as we go. God.
Every landmark's up on this one.
Yeah, there's a lots of farmers like back there. Hijack like 2 of them, maybe? I don't know.
Told them I could leave. Hey, why didn't they believe me? This one. SMG pistol crit chain. Rifle.
Waiting for some landmark to go down here.
It's a good.
Yeah, everything's
G. So the difference here. Second assault right. So what I would do here is I would roll LMG. So the idea here is that I would roll the LMG and I would switch between different guns depending on what I would like. It's a piece to have because it already has crit damage. And then you stat roll the LMG.
We need some 4-man group to come in here and think they're all safe, easy farming.
Perfect for switching between stuff because this guy is not as good. This is a skill haste switch up. The idea here is that yes, it's an LMG damage glove, but if you didn't want crit chance and you wanted to move skill power going into a support thing, you would get rid of most likely chance so you could stay on crit damage. Crit chance back from your electronics. False. So the thing that you would trade out is crit chance for skill haste. That's what I would tell you. Like the 2 type of gloves that you're normally see. Stat for chance, and then you have the for your firepower fellas, you gun damage for, and the stat that would be for anybody who normally is this role, because they normally want chance.
Damn, usually something goes by now.
Switch these things out. All right. I'm gonna go do Opera if it's up. Hang out over there, see if anybody shows up.
Where you go?
I'm gonna head over to Opera. If there's people on the server, they'll show up if you go to Opera.
Somebody just took down Blockade.
total noob.
Come up from the south, I'll come over from, the side.
Construction.
I also need a thumbnail for this build. I go find a piece of art out in the dark zone that's worthy. Also, I don't know if LMGs are the way to go with
Transmissions
this build.
jammed. Proximity coverage only.
because you're gonna have people run up on you. I
Yes,
feel like
there's somebody
responsive
in
is
construction.
gonna be a viable
Caution.
candidate
Entering
for
dark zone.
a talent.
At least two, because I see two boxes.
LMGs don't give you that. So, assault rifle, maybe? Just not ready. I'm not ready for this build. I don't know how I feel about it. Questionable. I got my reservations. It's tanky. So I'm unsure of how I want to run it yet. So we'll bait the grenade throws, we'll use Big Al, be on cover, precision, pulses. What up, Nas? We're gonna be testing out this final
Yeah,
measure.
the back.
Ended up, the first iteration of this build, we ended up going a little firepower heavy. Little, not too much, just a little. It's still relatively well balanced.
A member of your team has
654.
disavowed division affiliation. Your team will be marked rogue.
Buddy. Yeah. We already got one. Go down. I really got here. I don't like using ropes. It's kinda suck. Here.
Damn, yeah, I proc my own that quick.
He's behind. Oh, I think they ran. Oh, they're coming behind. Strike using the green rock. EMP. And we're not using tack advance, and we're not using evasive action. There's no reason to bust out either of those, any of
Holy
those,
crap,
cover-to-cover
like-
moves.
What the heck?
I don't want to have any reason to get off of my cover. Mechanically. So, doing these cover-to-cover moves should benefit me. That's why I'm not using them. Really, we're
Somebody
really
in that group was
focusing
hitting
on
pretty
trying
hard, man.
to,
I proc my nomad pretty quick.
really focusing on trying to
Probably
make
when
myself
running
stay in
tanky
one
or
spot
something
and just be
They go
tanky
down really quick.
and just smash people with headshots. That's why we've modded this second. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it on there, but we got the
I guess they
scope
probably go to
on
safe
there
house, right?
and the muzzle. Those are headshot damage mods. That's because Big Al is not designed for crit damage, to be honest. It's without that grip, it's missing that. Without the underbarrel, it's missing the 19% that you could get from something like a small grip. Very upsetting. Very sad day. Very sad day for grip builds and Big Al users. Not on the same Venn diagram.
He needs skid.
But we haven't procced any of our bonuses yet for the team. No one
I think
has
one
thrown
of them using big Alejandro too.
I thought I heard that.
That's definitely me.
I didn't. Oh, okay,
Shooting from
okay.
behind or something like that.
These guys go, man.
I don't think they want part of us.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so no attack advance.
Transfer server, I think.
No evasive action.
There's
Want to
no
use
button.
precision on adrenaline. Got combat medic because we're a good teammate. We decided on that like a month ago.
Earshot.
We're gonna be a good teammate now. Our teammates will like us.
Just checking to see if there's another landmark going down, like they went to a different part of DZ or something. But yeah, DZ9, DZ7, DZ7.
Electronics on this build are low.
The checkpoint
Not the
over here.
lowest, but
This
they're
way.
low. It would make being
Down.
solo
Rogue
difficult,
status no longer active.
but this double wall still has 1.5 million health. It's not bad. But if I was gonna do this guy, this is kind of rough. Countermeasures. This is more of the solo setup where you pulse people are immune to pulses. It's kind of rough. It's
Fierce, fierce.
you'd wish it'd work a little bit better. I can run it now for a little bit and show you that it's.
Alert.
It's
Member
not-
of your
it's
team
not
disavowed
great.
in a vision. Your team is now marked rogue.
You need a sufficient amount of electronics to justify it, which is good because if you're gonna be running it, you're pulsing people, right? So if you're gonna have it, you want your pulse to be good. Plus, it's not, you know, you don't get the mobility of having the double cover. I think this EMP combo actually is not.
What are they doing?
bad.
They're just chilling right here.
Yeah,
They
they're just hanging
figure
out.
how to get us. Like, okay, you're gonna go for that, we're gonna go for that, and then we're gonna get those 4 guys.
Bitch, they don't even come out here.
I like to cut rope and farm too. What's a
Oh, come on,
contamination event?
dudes.
They might come from behind, like last.
Yeah, maybe if we
Once
back
a
up
supply drop
bit.
or contamination event rolls up, we
I don't see any contamination events on my.
it'll take a minute. It'll happen in the next 10 minutes. That'll draw other players to us as well at the same time.
Just that one landmark went down up in DZ7. This
Alright, extraction in D6. Just wait out this timer.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get my ult back.
get down to the door here, so I'm ready to go.
That's definitely a bait, man. They just clear 1 landmark. Unless they got really good stuff.
Unless they transferred and they got something decent. I see a lot of going with the Macarena lately. Is that the new like dance? Like the new taunt dance? A lot of people were going with Mach for a time, but now it seems to be going for more traditional. Macarena. Traditional.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active. Attention. Exiting dark.
Not against it. I just prefer, you know, jump on. For obvious reasons.
Could be somebody that just got on the server too, and yeah, just some.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
See what I can do. So no tack advance, no evasive action. I have to say that out loud occasionally to remind myself. I have a lot of builds that look exactly like this. Just, they run tack advance and evasive action. Those are two big mechanics for getting my damage up. And that's just not the case here. Here, it's static and absorbing grenades.
We're not gonna make it to cut the rope.
Oh, I got a blue. You ready? You ready with that green for me?
Just don't let go.
A lot of stuff. Boy.
All junk.
My game just freeze. I bet it did. Second. Buddy, I have not run into this issue in quite some time. Hey, Ubisoft. Give this a moment. Guess I haven't been doing any nefarious lately. Up until then, been mostly PvPing. Ah, damn it. Come on. Gotta be like it's Ubisoft. Oh, we had to understand. Well, in the meantime, Firecrest has been going a lot of my time. I actually have a top. Delta Force. I've been debating clan names. Delta Force has definitely been top tier. BTC, back to checkpoint. It's also been up there. Man, we gotta have something. Now we gotta go legit. We gotta eventually. I mean, it's as legit as we're ever gonna be. I'm even debating that much either, because like I know a lot of my buddies, a lot of my associates, not overly interested in being in a clan with. Oh, they're aware of our activities, what we do, but they have their own clans on the side. They've been in clans on Division 1. So I imagine they would want to take that into Division 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them like fast leveling up. They don't learn the game at all.
Unsure.
It popped the yellow and he couldn't even pop my Nomad rocket.
The game was on sale, wasn't it? Had a lot of new people buy it.
Yeah, like $18 for the gold edition.
What?
It's insane.
Yep.
Well, Division 2 is coming.
It's that E3 deal.
Yeah.
Figure it out, 16-6. By the way, I saw you on that thread.
Caution.
on that
Entering
video.
dark zone.
That Jesse video.
We'll go towards our
Glad
box.
we're
I
out
don't know
here
where else
repping.
people would be.
Spread
The
the
map real
word. And like, yeah, no, it's okay to have an opinion. So,
somebody
Striker's
has
been doing what it's been
refueling and
doing
Arch
for a long
Plaza.
time. Y'all just took a
Library.
real long time to figure that shit out. I've been going around YouTube a little more often, so I've been seeing a few of you guys out there posting and watching other streamers. I know. The thing was, like, the tone of that video, he was trying so hard to be apologetic for all the people using Striker right now, and it's like, don't even. You know why everybody's using it. Oh, it's because they're farming. What? Farming the server? Like the whole server solo? Is that what you're talking about? I like it. I like these excuses. In the same breath, like, I typed out, I went and I listened to that dude, and I did him a favor. I typed out his whole fucking spiel at the end, verbatim.
So we'll clear that so we can.
And I showed him his
fast
own
travel.
words. And I said, look, this is what you're actually saying. In context, I just put the emphasis on the certain parts between your
Checkpoint over
compliment
here. Head south.
sandwiches. You're
Is there
actually
any-
upset
there's
about
like another
Striker.
exception or what?
Just trying to act
There's
like
a bunch
you're
of
not.
landmarks down.
Oh,
Like, well,
Taking
like 3
this
or 4.
apologetic tone
why?
and shit.
Oh, we still rope though.
No, we just cleared Catterville Road.
Oh, cause like someone's too far.
This is
away.
funny. Just the denial, the need
Shiny, you
to
got how much time?
on the fence
Okay.
and
I
not
actually
have an
didn't go road
opinion
for some reason.
Yeah.
about something you
I must have
clearly,
been too far. I'll fast
clearly
travel,
the
check it out.
community
You
is
just go-
conflicted
go ahead.
on because half of the community runs Striker and half of it does not.
We haven't cleared this yet.
That's just all it is.
Area secure.
It's all good. Hey, he got mad at me. That was the only thing that was, you know, surprising me.
Alright,
The
what do we
response he
got here?
gave me.
Somebody killed Q building too.
Said, oh, you're in your feels, lol. It's like, ah, there it is. There it is. It's on my screen now. I caught him. He only read the first opening statement, and he responded to that. He didn't read my post. Come on, man. I went and I gave him an essay, and all he did was he fucking... Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It was just funny. I was just surprised he responded at all. I mean, to be honest with you. I just know I touched a nerve. Because he responded. Dude, I don't understand it. All
You are
these
now entering a safe area.
YouTubers and all these streamers and shit, whenever I
Somebody took the
comment,
pit
they
down.
seem to
Pit,
take
Q
the
building,
time.
Midtown Music
They take the time to respond.
just went down now.
Feels good, dude. Feels good. It feels like I have a gift. I know
yeah, we
just
might have
what
actually-
nerve
But
to
the pit
touch.
just went down.
Proximity coverage over.
To the
Backup activated.
Oh
System
no!
rebooted.
pit! The pit of despair.
Now leaving
I
the
can't.
safe
I
area.
just can't believe it. It's that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just good at shit posts.
Probably
Make
going
a job
south,
out of
'cause they
that.
Took down the Q
Give up.
building and then
Give
the
up
pit.
streaming. Start a blog. professional shit poster.
It's the worst spot for the manhunt box.
I don't know. This is nice. Yeah,
I still admit they just popped an extraction right here in front
well,
of us.
the thing was that video in itself was a promotion for his, Predator build, right? Which he put out another video that evening, which was gameplay of the Predator build, which had an awful lot of his Predator build killing nomads and other non-striker builds for some reason, even though it was a striker counter. Sure had a whole lot of highlights of non-striker combat. I don't know, man. It just seemed... It just seemed like, oh. It seemed interesting. Just the tone, the tenor. Just, the conversation has gotten very odd about, the division and the balance. Because now that everyone has this singular focus, on Striker, it's interesting. Hey, what's up? Hey, emojis? What are we, the fucking Twitch now?
What else they would hit around here without calling an extraction?
I bet that dude, streams. I'll probably follow him. I bet that was his, idea of a promotion. What he doesn't understand is that I actually do follow people who promote it in my shit.
Yeah, even the box.
Let me check the locked box
Just
down
to
here.
get an idea of what everyone's interested in. They fuck up. They don't understand how bad of an idea that is.
I am inbound on your position.
This is open here too.
Yeah, I mean that's
I'm trying to get that
the thing
combination
now
that
because
the
everyone's so
bosses-
pissed with Striker.
Or the patch or
They
whatever
also
it is.
know that half of the
the
community
25
plays Striker,
landmarks,
so
the
they don't want to
10
piss
easy
off half of their viewers. So they fence ride, just like he
Where
did.
they go.
They make all these apologies and excuses. And it's like, dude, literally on here promoting your videos on how to counter Striker.
They're headed north. They just
You
somebody just
clearly
cleared
have
the
an
mall.
opinion, a stance on this, and you won't say it. Or rather, you say it, but you sandwich it in with all of this bullshit to make a 10-minute long video so you can throw ads on it. It's like... Flip-flop as hard as a politician does. Come on, man.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
So I gave him his transcripts. I transcribed his words. He
Ready
didn't
to
like
bring it
it.
on board.
All I did was show him his
Yeah,
own
actually,
words.
Getting to the point where I got
Got
to too. I
mad.
gotta take my daughter to a game.
Come on, man.
Secured.
Man, I might as well jump now. I won't.
That bad. Can't be.
Yeah. Alright, gentlemen. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Hey, see you, Shark.
Alright, later, folks.
GG.
Ready to bring it on board.
I'm gonna run too, I think. Man, I gotta go anyway in about 10, so I might as well get off now.
Oh, best of
My
luck.
daughter is. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll be on later on, like tonight.
Extraction complete.
I'm gonna have to find a new. I got my stuff out.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Yeah, and that was the thing I was mentioning before, because it freezes. I was about to say, is that a thing you've seen? For real? Because I don't PvP. I don't play, skirmish. But I was thinking that exact thing. If you can freeze your stacks, why not hit yourself with the EMP? You're at 100 fucking stacks, and it won't go down. That's not a counter, that's a bonus. That's stupid. Then have enough skill haste so that when it comes back around, you can hit somebody else with it, so that the other strikers on the other team don't get theirs. It's fucked. That's not balanced at all. That's completely fucked. No, those maps are too small for that shit to happen. If that's true, I am so sorry. Someone who's actually good at timing it and making that happen, that means Striker is impossible. Your bow on in the PvPs. Get a 9, and I would be hot pissed if I saw some Striker that shit out. I'm so sorry if you've run into that. But that's legit. That's strong. That's a good play, and I'm proud of him for doing it. But fuck me up. If I ever saw that, I'd fucking burn my computer. I'd be done. That'd be the end of my Division career. As soon as I start seeing strikers EMP themselves in skirmish, maintain their stacks long enough to get to the next fight. Yeah. Oh, worse, man. Like, is it specific to that game type? Because the maps are too small for that shit to be even remotely relevant. That's like that is like camping the checkpoint and having your spawn forced on you. You don't get to decide when you come out. You can't wait for that striker. Does that mean can you wait? Can you wait your spawn? And you can't, right? It auto spawns you. You don't get a choice. Oh no. 16-6, no, man. You don't get to wait on your spawn in skirmish, right? Just don't. Because I know in Last Stand, to an extent, you can pick your spawn and wait for a bit. So if there was someone camping a spawn, they may be able to like hit an NPC and maintain the combat and keep stacks, something like that. But in skirmish, it's a forced spawn. That's no. Oh, 60. Dude. Just lower your resist to disrupt so much. Like, 'cause they already don't run resist, right? Like, they run these things. They run bleed, shock, burn. They don't run disrupt resist at all. So they just slap themselves with it and they max out the distance with the disrupt and they just run you down until they can hit anything once and maintain the stat. Ah. This gave me a mechanic that's making me excited and very upset. 16-6, why'd you do this to me? Like, I can't. I'm laughing and I'm upset. You've broken. What is this? I don't even know how to feel right now. This is up there with the multi groups of strikers. The thing is, in the dark zone, there's multi groups now of strikers that hit each other to maintain their stacks. They maintain combat with each other down whole stretches of road, just slapping each other a little bit to maintain combat, to maintain max stacks. Slime ball. Sleazy shit. But they'll do it in, like, mini multi-groups. Like, there'll be one dude and two other dudes. Like, not even a full squad multi-group. They're just not in the same group. I put that as, it's a highlight I think that's gonna upload tonight of that exact thing happening to me. Slimy. People already doing it. I think it was Brazilians. Of course it was. just like, dude, I can't. It's because the thing is, if everyone's running Striker, they're gonna advance the Striker meta. Because there is a Striker meta. There's Striker mechanics. And if there's only teams of Strikers, then that's what's gonna be developed. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of sleazeball bullshit getting rolled around out here. It's gonna be amazing and horrifying at the same time. It's gonna be incredibly upsetting. I'm stoked on it. I legit, I was laughing my ass off when I saw it. It's like, this is some horse shit, but I'm proud of you for doing it. like, good on you, you fucking asshole. Love some good mechanics, what can I say? Hey. I really hate that build, but bless them. Bless their little hearts. It hurts so bad. That's why we have to kill them. We have to kill them fast. We have to kill them hard and long. And give it to them nasty. Do it their whole family. Like, it's important. It's real important.
Hey,
It's gotta be the worst experience they've ever had. Because this meta has to change, and I don't think it's gonna change just by beating them. It's gotta be embarrassing, and it's gotta be a very, yep. There's a reason they gave you a voice chat. There's a reason that when they die rogue, they have to sit there 30 seconds. Gave you emotes for a reason. Tells you who you're giving the emote to. Okay? It's all intentional. It's all intentional. I don't care what they say.
Transmissions jammed.
There are
Proximity coverage
reasons.
only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Warning, now entering dog zone.
They're all mechanics. They all count. To join this team, hopefully. See him. I saw him moving north. He's cleared. Reporting for duty. You're 4-piece. Open. I think a 3, so I was gonna. Well played. Carry on.
Was the group that you were with earlier, did they log or what?
Yeah, they logged off. It was Shark and them. I don't know if you know Shark. Shark. I just need a team. As our 4-piece. I can't. If you lose a guy, just type in the all chat. I'll be on the server.
Now entering a safe area. Attention. Exiting dog zone.
It's gone. Maybe I can join. I know they're extracting, but counts as a nation. Either to cut the rope. I think I would be cutting ropes with this. I could. I have no idea.
Transmissions jammed.
Yet.
Proximity
I don't
coverage
count
only.
anything we've had so far. It's
Backup activated. System
Can I join
rebooted.
you?
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
I want a teammate. I want to be friends.
Remember,
Yes.
the last man battalion cannot guarantee safety if you violate curfew. For your own protection.
A new agent is joining
Hooray,
your team.
huzzah. That is a low gear score. My my god. That's rough. That's not even a blue pistol gear score. That is probably running regular gear, not classifieds. Hey. Let's do it. Anybody need a team down here? Anybody alone and need a team? No? Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm following you, Din. I'm here to support. Oh, is that a hungry hog? That, I believe, a hungry hog. Didn't get a good look. I think that may be a ninja bike backpack. I don't... Look, I'm not an aesthetic guy. I have not really been paying attention to the way people look. It's a shame because you can tell what they're... based on, appearance of them. That is my bad. But, you know, I'm starting to pay attention now. So I'm wearing the full, final measure gear. It looks a little... Expecting final measure to look tankier? That tanky. Like Firecrest is bigger and bulkier than anything. Joining up on randos gives you an opportunity to see what other players are doing. What the goal is. Right? If you solo, you don't necessarily... Spend your whole time playing alone, you don't necessarily get the experience of seeing what other players are attempting to do. Better idea of like the strategies, monsters, items. Get into the mind of farm.
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
Hey, welcome.
What up?
He's out here farming.
Yeah, I figured I would join in.
I don't remember who this guy is. But I'm going to help. I'm gonna make him my partner in crime. I'm gonna flip Dark Lord. Probably.
I haven't crap classified yet.
Din looks dingy. I don't know about flipping Din yet. Din looks rough. 57's a tough gear score. I don't know what to make of it yet. Now we're farming. It's on the server. Let's make our own fun.
I'm going in, guys. Help!
Swift is doing.
Area secure.
I enjoy Swift so much, Big Alahan. I am running out of rounds. Very. Switch over to the vicious fellow. I am enjoying hasty reading, having Swift. Nice. I really haven't looked at my stats as far as the crits, the chance, crit damage, have you. I believe it is roughly about the same as my Lone Star, so it should be around 40% for Vicious Deadly and 30% for the Swift Unforgiving. See what happens. Or no, it's Swift Predatory. Unforgiving would be viable on this build. Tanky. I like having Predatory. Predatory is a really good way of bringing sustain into your build with having it. So stick with.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
I don't
Additional hostiles
down
incoming.
the trigger. This gun kicks a little too hard. Steady hands could fix that. I don't want chain reaction. Not really throwing too many grenades. Chain reaction is cool because you do collect enough frag grenades. But steady hands maybe. Since we did go into firearms. Just because I'm not running smart cover, right? So it's nice to have something that does boost stability somewhat. That's the reason why everybody runs striker, because you have the innate 50% stability. It's essentially automatic team. Look how easy that is to beat down on its head. Without Berserk, Big Al is relatively stable. So you have that stability. I do have a significant number of stability mods on this thing. It may be minor, but stack them up and then make steady hand. Solid. About. I'm just following Din Essex. Do you need out of here, my guy? Here, let me take you out of here.
Oh, we got lost.
I feel like Din's lost right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No, Din, no, down. You gotta go downstairs. Downstairs through. It's on the outside. This way. Yeah, maybe we can't flip Din.
Every time I go in these areas,
Exiting the contaminated area.
Filter failure. I don't know what the deal is with that.
It's just a glitch. It's a glitch. Oh man, I can't.
I'm good, thanks, man.
Can't flip him. I can't flip him. He's too new. Dude, he's getting lost in the sewer. Down here. Maybe a player. Let's be careful. Yeah, that's. I mean, everyone should get flipped, right? Everybody's a target. But gotta have standards. So what we'll do is we'll go in the tunnel, past the tunnel. I was just trying to see if there was a player over here.
Oh, okay. You guys been going rogue too.
I'd feel bad taking somebody that green, you know. Plus, if you do flip someone that green, they're probably not going to have anything you want.
Go on, get him!
I want to flip, players who've been at it for a minute because they're the ones collecting all the good shit. My whole team's running greens. I mean, that's already a bad sign. Just extract. They probably have all full bags. I'm at 8 and I haven't really been collecting anything.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
Maybe he does. You know what? Look at him go. He's going to that location down there. He just might be. Oh. Dim. The name might not be spelled right. That's all. Sense of direction's bad. I mean, I've known players like that too. They've lived up here and they still don't know how to get around that fucking place. Question. Or am I just digging for a reason to flip anybody at this point? Like, who am I as a person? I don't know. I don't know if this is a test of character or if it's
Area secure.
Because they came straight down here. He opened up. Yo, this guy farms this area. He knows. I'm getting. gonna wait for a contamination event, and then we're flipping him. Let him slide this one. This guy deserves to get flipped. As everyone does. But at least with the contamination event, he's more likely to have good stuff. He probably has trash right now. Be good little farmers.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Build trust. The trust exercise.
Confirmed.
First trust fall should always be caught. Right? Catch your partner. Show them that you care.
15 seconds.
For their safety. I think this will work. Right direction. It's such a mixed bag trying to create them.
Extraction complete.
He is being cooperative. 2 sealed caches. If I wanted it, I'd have taken it. Let's make our way to 7. Let's go towards 7, guys. 7's important to be in for not only contamination events, so you can get to the underground sewer area, but the supply drops. You can get 3 of them, especially on an empty server like this. Lot to be gained. You can make your own fun. These servers are pretty tame. Not all is lost if you're a people. So long as there is a squad and you're make your own fun. I had to show Dibbles that the other day. I dropped group right when we were in the manhunt. Dibbles manhunt of the DZPD. T-shirt surprise.
Secure.
I want to see this tactical mask, just in case it's what I... Rejuvenated, consuming a med kit. It's almost the med kit I want, right? It's all resist, 40% for 10 seconds. It's cool. It's almost what you want.
I thought there was a chest over here too, but I don't see it.
This thing up here. Only thing I'm running into right now is ammo consumption. So far as issues. Haven't run into enough players yet. I may take this into skirmish for like 30 minutes before I go.
Man,
Still have another hour I want to stream. Spill. Oh no! These stairs again.
Clear.
Road.
This shit never ends. JTF, looters.
Scary.
If anyone's gonna
Better
plan
take a
this
look.
thing, it'd be Colonel Bliss.
been secured.
Test in here somewhere too.
Dude's professional. See, he says, fuck it. Knows where everything is. He couldn't figure out how to get the fuck out of that sewer.
Fire at will! Let's do this! Shit!
No, this is definitely not Lone Star. Otherwise they'd be reloading. This is Final Measure. You just noticed? I know it looks exactly like my Lone Star build because of double a Big Al. But this Big Al has Vicious Deadly like Big Al does, but this one has Predatory Swift. This is the one I ripped off of my Striker. My old Striker that I deleted. Oh. Yeah. So I have to stay on my mobile cover. I'm trying to give myself reasons to use the mobile cover, right? Mechanics, you're wed to them. It's one of my mantras. I'm trying to work. Yeah, which, and if I'm going to use mobile cover, I'm probably going to need more electronics at the end of the day. Going a little too light. Too light on the electronics. I'm only at like 4,500. Which puts me at 1.5 million on the double wide. It's only enough to keep you at a location long enough to eat Striker like a magazine. Get like a magazine and a half, that's about it. That's the other problem with this build is that if you use mobile cover, Striker can stack on you. It's a pain in the ass. That's why I have the EMP. That if Striker wants to try and stack on the cover, I just slap him with that EMP and then I give him the business. Times 12 scope on an LMG. Scoping him. Sniper. Yeah. No, this is Final Measure. This is actually, what you're watching right now is the, technically the Dream Workshop of Final Measure. So, I did the build for like the first half hour to 45 minutes. It took a little longer today because I didn't do the prep work. Kinda did that live. I was hoping that people might enjoy that, but nobody did. So everyone kept walking in and leaving. They hated it. Like, dude, building takes, like, you actually have to know what you're doing and you have to know what the rules mean, mechanics, and talk to yourself. Way through how the build's gonna come together if you want it to work. Like, don't just slap shit together just because prints are good.
Area secure.
Oh, no.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
It's fine.
Now leaving
I'm
the
not bitter, you're
contaminated
bitter.
area.
it's... I mean, I haven't run into anything to challenge it yet. Like, honestly, this is probably wet, hot garbage. But we haven't tested it yet. Right now I'm in a PvE on a server that's empty. Could not tell you. Last time I built it, I made a grenadier. And I loved it because it was very weird. And it made people very mad.
Let's go and fuck up some goddamn JTF.
But other than that, it wasn't very useful. It didn't form anything outside of being a dick to everybody. Much like a tactician build. Except you, use grenades mixed in your grenade throws. I would be tempted to retry it, now that I understand skill haste a little bit better. Maybe the Grenadier might make a comeback, like maybe at the end as a troll build. Grenadier was a hell of a drug, man. Especially now people are running glass cannons. That was the era it worked in.
Pancake?
Area secure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thing about Firecrest 2, it has been the undercover counter to Striker very long time. Very long. It's the natural counter. As much as people thought that Predator Mark was, it was actually Firecrest. Because Firecrest, unlike the bleed of Predator's Mark, Firecrest stops you shooting. Just outright. It's a hard counter to getting stacks as a striker. Firecrest just makes it worse. Go one more south and then on another extraction.
I've got like 7, I think.
That's, I actually discussed this argument, another highlight that's gonna go up tomorrow.
Warning. Readings indicate this
While
area
I
is
was
contaminated.
playing Firecrest, so I got to demonstrate it a little bit. So I end up getting downed and end up getting saved by my turret, while the striker has to sit there and watch me get revived by my teammates. Like, dude, if I was Predator, I would have been dead. For sure. Because it's Firecrest, hey. Firecrest, like, you can be dead on the ground, and Firecrest, that fire turret can still kill people. That is funny as hell. By far one of my favorite weapons in this game. It just has everything.
Area has been secured.
Skill power, its firepower, the crowd control. Only thing it doesn't normally have is stamina. But when you have absolutely every goddamn other thing in the game going for you, you don't need it. So good. The thing was, you used to be able to run a shield with it, so you didn't even need health. What you did was you ran a skill power shield that replaced all your health. I was tanky as shit with mine. It was so good. God. So then you had to deal with not only Agent Eater Peter, the turret, but you had fucking me sitting there with the sawn off, double tapping you while you were on fire. Shit was cool. My God. I'm still bitter. Why in the fuck are they calling these shields? I'm so mad about this shit. So mad. This pisses me off so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Why are they calling them shields? Why you gotta step on, like, fresh wounds? It hurts, man. That's salt in the wound. Hurts. It's intentional. It's intentional, man. They're mean. I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing. It's a total dig on shield builds. It is. They killed them just so they could use that shit. Fuck them. Assholes. It hurt me so bad. Like, we're bringing shields. Here are shields for goes from Division 1 to 2, and I'm like, shields are coming back, shields are coming back, and then they showed me that, and I'm like, fuck is this? This isn't a shield. Like, shield the badge, not shield fucking shield. Oh. Oh. Pain, suffering. Endless misery that is. Okay. It's all good. I'm not bitter. I'll have merch eventually. I'm not bitter. You're bitter will be one of them. I'll have a coffee on. Sure. I don't know. Mechanics. Yeah, it hurts. The thing is that I have hope that shields will be in the next game because they had some stuff that said it was boosting the shield skill, but I don't wanna bet on something like that. The way they treated shields in this game, is a travesty. Goddamn travesty. So I don't even want to try and have hope that they'll bring back the shield skill. If anything, it may be a specialization. They might bring it back as, like, hey, the shield specialization, now you can be a tank. And here's your ballistic shield. You know how they have the 50 cal sniper? It's like, here, you want to be a sniper? Super duper sniper skill. Boom, 50 cal, pierce everybody. Done. I don't know. Depends on how strong those abilities are in conjunction to actual weapons in the game. Not conjunction, I guess, in comparison. Not conjunction, function. Squash rock. Oh my god. I really do need that coffee. I'm just surprised we haven't had a contamination event. I wanted to wait for the contamination event to do the flip.
Commencing cargo retrieval.
I was waiting for him. don't. Please. Love of God. I can't emphasize this enough. Everyone keeps trying to be like, oh yeah, Hype Beast, Div 2, let's get it with the brands on the equipment. Dark Zone's there, that's cool. Washington.
30 seconds till extraction
Native
complete.
radiation. Like, I don't know, man. Wait, play the beta first, would you? Like, wait for the beta. Then you can see the crapshoot that it is.
15 seconds.
Because they're putting out another incomplete game. And then we can accept it for what it is, and we'll move on. We will get it. Stop being excited, because all you're gonna do is disappoint everybody, including yourself. Like,
Packages
that was the
secure.
problem when
Extraction
Div 1
complete.
came out. Everyone was like, it's Rainbow Six. It's what is it? It's Ghost Recon. It's all these things. It's like, dude, it's none of the above. It's a different developer made all those other games. Some rando fucking developer made this. They used to make, like, turn-based strategy games. Now they're making this. I have no idea what the fuck they're gonna shit out. And it ended up being, you know, something. But, people had to learn to accept it for what it was.
Crap where you can go to
And then it changed into like 8 different games over 8 different patches. 8 different updates. So
there, guys.
I got stuff that'll save your life.
I heard Tarkov's having a hell of a time too now. Much as people are trying to be hyped about that thing. Tarkov, like, they've got same issues that the PlayStation's been having with hacking sensories. Traction. It's the rate. I think I want wideners, not. I don't know. I've been following a guy named on Twitch. Spades plays Division, and he also plays Tarkov, and whining about both. Doesn't like a lot of the stuff that's been Tarkov, so he came to Division, and he's getting whiny about Division, so he bounces. It's funny to me. He's this big-time solo player now. Solo survivalist. Even though now he used to be. Yeah. The thing is, I'm surprised at that, because Massives, despite all of the fuck-ups, I mean, they have a history of fucking up.
You go in without this?
But they have also a history of trying to fix it, right? They have, as many mistakes as they have made, they have also made just as many attempts to try and fix their mistakes.
Proximity coverage only.
Like, that's the
Backup
craziest
activated.
thing about this
System
relationship we've had with them.
Caution. Entering dark zone.
Like, that's why I still won't abandon them. I will still be critical. I'll be critical as all hell of the developers of Division. Massive in all of them. But, because they've stuck with it, and they've tried to fix the mistakes that they have made themselves, step in it every time, I'm willing to give it a shot. And the thing is, they've made moves I wasn't comfortable with, and that I eventually learned to like. Rogue 2.0, I was not thrilled with. I'll tell you outright, I thought I was going to leave the game because of that shit. But then I found out that I had a button that could turn my whole team rogue whenever I felt like. So I would just take them to extractions and turn my whole team. Go into this menu here, just go to each one, press that little button there. Then suddenly I'd have all this stuff coming off of the rope that would be all mine. They'd have this 30-second walk back. Ah.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated
Started
area.
to grow on me is what I'm saying. Oh yeah. The vision test, they take one step forward and it's off the fucking ledge.
Now leaving the
They just
contaminated
free
area.
fall. Depends how far they fall. Just, at a certain point, like when they when they had oh, there's my bonus. Take that. Firepower, baby. Those fire grenades. When the devs took away armor and stamina at the same time, that was a tough day. That was a tough day. They're like the rise of the glass cannon builds for like 3 or 4 updates. They didn't fix that shit. They're glass cannon only. I'm headed toward a manhunt. We were farming for a while. Once we hit a contamination event, we'll do another extraction. But until then, I think I'm gonna go get this manhunt. I think
Attention.
we're gonna get
Hazard.
some PvP finally.
You are now entering a safe area.
There. Camping DZ2, of course. Duelist Kingdom. Everyone's surprised. Clap and a half. Thank you, G theorists. Oh boy.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity
Oh, do
coverage
what you gotta
only.
do. I'm here just to
Backup
support. I
activated.
am on
System
a...
rebooted.
Nope, not Lone Star. I got confused. 16-6.
Warning. You are now leaving
Reminded
the
me
safe
that it looks
area.
exactly the same. It is my final measure.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
Oh, didn't left. Thank God. That's the only one I would have felt bad about flipping. Dark Lord's gonna get it. The Dark Lord himself. Oh, I'm on final measure right now. Run through this thing. Ace? Yes. Oh, okay. Set up. Wait. Oh, come on. Oh. Damn it. Oh, they're running into the... They're stuck. Stupid. Huzzah. They don't know where they are on the map.
Been neutralized.
Get it, boys. Did this cover shooter going? Oh wait, wrong side. Cover shooter. Fine fire. TMP'd. This guy's better than hell.
Hey, Santa Claus.
To get my other gun out. What up? It's getting... Is he going in the... good spot. How's it going? You need a teammate? Came out the or drop your box. There we go. I revive.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Huh.
Now they're gonna run. Go east and then
I got what you need.
got this. I got this. It's gonna be good.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Alright. Just cutting out. In the game or in the stream? Oh, that's expected. That's normal.
Bingo! This is a piece of cake!
A piece of cake?
Damn it, I'm out! Cover me!
Didn't even shoot. How is he out? Oh, are they dead? They might have turned it in. Good for 'em. Oh no, they're dead. They are deader than hell. That's some dead manhunts. Let's go pick up that dude who seemed to be solo and in need of help. Maybe we can take him, flip him at a later date. I'm coming, Game Boy. Hang in there. Oh, yes. Stop blowing up stuff over there. Needs a group. You get a group.
Needs a what?
Get a group.
Already in a group.
Needs a group. I got invites. I'm like Oprah, but invites. Hey. Needs them. Yes, sir. I got you.
4 of us in a group already here.
Oh, Reciproco here's getting one. Come here, bud.
A new agent is joining your team.
I got you, my guy. Yeah. I'm all out of soda. It's my Pepsi Max. How will I get my skills back? Oh, they're gonna go rogue over there. Oh shit! All right, let's hit this. Should talk. Shit. Hey, I see a rope in DZ6 we may be able to get to. May not. Kind of late-ish. Game Boy is a little
leaving dark zone.
Too hopeful about this. The timer, when it's about a minute and you're trying to hit 6, that's the reason I flip people in 6. It's because it's difficult to get to from either one of these spawns, the checkpoints.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
If I get up there, it'll be like 5 seconds left.
Jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.
I doubt I'm gonna be up there in time.
Warning.
Which is
now
fine
entering
though.
dark zone.
I'm okay with this.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
You think it'll be gone? Let's see. Arriving, it'll probably be 20 seconds when we hit the top of the rope. Oh, not even. Look at this. Look at this shit. See what I'm saying? Let's see if it's a solo player. Maybe we can invite him in. If they're solo, we'll invite him in. Be a bud. Excuse me. You need a team. Hello? Shooting somebody. Seal. Solo player. Hey! Wordberry Blast. Yes! We have Lord Barry Blast on the squad. Hey! The Barry one himself. Full squad. We're flipping today. Shit is happening. Feeling good. Been a while since I got to flip anybody. Barry Allen, we got you, buddy. Be up in a flash. There you go. Yes, that was a flash joke.
Area secure.
Striker? Yes, it is.
Going north, because I think that's what this dude's farming. Yeah, you don't get the full 9K bonus, but hey, that's a solid pickup right there.
Fucking OP there, boy.
I did not enjoy Lord Barry Blast whistling in my ear. I'm not a fan. Okay, I do enjoy having 3 greens, but we could probably use a tack link and another blue somewhere. So like RJ.
I'll do the blue. I can do the blue.
That works. RJ, could you pick up our tack for us? Or, yeah, Game Boy, there you go, that works. Now, 16.6, Game Boy fucked that up for me, because I wanted RJ to have the yellow so he wouldn't revive when I kicked him out. That's okay. Because Game Boy doesn't really revive people with his green anyways. Maybe I'll trade him. I love his greens. Coming in like 2 seconds after I'm like full dead. No, I wouldn't flip Game Boy. Oh, do I need to up my voice? I mean, I turned down my voice a little bit on the stream. I thought it was a little loud when I rewatched it on Twitch. I tried to mix it down a little bit. Yeah. It's not really good to...
Alert. Detecting hostiles.
Volume's way low. Okay. Okay. Here, I'll mix it up a little bit. Just a little. Two more notches. I don't know, I'm way up on the mic. I could probably lean back a little bit and turn it up and have it be louder, crisper. And just not scream into the microphone and fucking ping it to the high heavens.
Alert. Now
Yeah,
detecting hostiles.
I imagine. I mean, that's the one thing I've noticed is that my streams, I tend to have my voice way louder than everybody else has theirs for some reason. Like, they down mix their voice into, like, the game volume. I like being on top of everything. It may be just a result of me talking a lot on the stream. I feel like it should be audible.
Area secure.
Self-importance, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Here, let's do these supply drops. One's right outside. RJ and Lord Barry are gonna get it. Ooh, we may need to proc. You ready? Oh, okay, we're good. So damage mitigation is really good on this thing. Shot in the back? What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Oh, LMB.
Supply drop secure.
Alright, we're good. You go ahead and release. The only problem when running those running those walls is you have to manually release them, or you have to get a certain distance away from them. Either way, it's a huge pain in the ass for managing your skills, especially when you want your wall available to you in a reasonable time. Yeah, I saw him. It's okay. Here, go south for the next one, guys. Follow me out. I saw him. Not rogue yet. We're good. I think that's NPC on NPC. I may go rogue on these guys.
Update. Supply drop is being claimed nearby. Whoa. Warning. You disavowed innovation and unlocked this room.
Oh no, get him!
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid.
Oh no. I think I didn't have to. Well, I had to shoot him while he was on the box. We didn't have a choice.
Oh. I didn't see him though. Woo! I'm gonna go away from you, Scorpion, so I won't get you rogue.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I suffered the same fate. I should have procced my blue.
Confirmed.
Rogue status no longer
Yeah, I
active.
should have had my blue too. I popped mine, but you guys were already dead.
Oh, I gave it a shot. Go grab this other one.
You'll become rogue, Scorpion. Never mind.
Well, the thing was, there was a second group that rolled up. That was the only thing I didn't account for. Is the duo that was following us, I was like, totally we can handle that. Then there was the trio that showed up just coming from the south. I'm like, oh, hey butts. Oh, there's the shotgun striker build in my face. Thank you. Yes. May I have another?
How were you going to the second drop?
Yes. There's one out here. I'm almost here. Oh, my resolution's kind of screwy. I'm looking at the screen right now. I think it's because I reloaded the Division. It loaded it in back in that weird resolution. I don't think I'm gonna get to it in time. Even if I used my blue, they would be shooting me in the face. Well, we got the boss over here still.
Update. Supply drops have expired.
Yeah, what is this thing? This... Apply settings. Okay, there we go. Hit frag. Now I got the frag bonus. Ah.
No point in hiding there.
Oh, crumb.
Target lined up. I'm reloading. Keep up the pressure.
Damage mitigation. So strong. These NPCs are having a hard time hurting me. I'm enjoying it. Come over here. I'm on a boss. You come over here. Oh my god. Fuck. Are they rogue?
I mean, oh really? There's a lot of players over here.
Are they rogue? Oh shit, I'm coming. Hold on a second.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Reciproco did.
In a heavy spot.
Alright, there we go. Well, I think we were aware that this build was going to be able to fight NPCs because of the armor against elites. And the additional damage mitigation from the mobile cover. Problem is when it comes against players. We got to figure out how that's going to work. I think that's the grenade eating aspect. Oh yeah, I see that one. I see it. Yeah, DZ5 or yeah, 5 East. Is that the one you're going to? Yeah. My blue is ready, Game Boy. My blue is ready. That doesn't sound friendly. I have an EMP, So if they do drop a turret or an immunizer, I should be able to deal with that. I want to start with the 100-round mag. What's this? Where are they going?
Incoming, amigos.
Yeah, I see him running.
Don't die. I'm coming. They know we're better. Okay, you boy.
You need me to prog your status?
Ready to bring it on board.
Fuck. Trying to catch up with you guys. Going in.
Oh, this is a rogue.
I'm actually fleeing that. Wow.
Oh, Master Chief's running around out here. I don't know what he's doing.
Successful extraction complete.
Where is he going? What's he trying to do? What is his mission? Master Chief, you're in the wrong game. Go back to Halo.
He went over here. Master Chief? Where?
The Master Chef, he was out there. Ran past me.
Where'd he go?
He went north. I don't think he was involved.
That random player went in that building right there.
Yeah, I know. He was involved. He didn't go for my rope, so I didn't bother. Mr. Chef. Chief Keef.
Sure, why not?
Alert. Member of your team disavowed in a vision. Your team is now marked rogue.
I was inviting him.
Watch up ahead. Make sure there's no players coming down. Yeah, he just left. He might be back. Hold on. You never know.
Skill Down uploaded another video. He does a lot of Deadeye material. Skill Down.
Yep.
I did it! There it is! Tenacious! Finally found it! Oh, Firecrest! I may be able to have a variant of you now. Hey! Increase damage by 10% for 10 seconds when using medkit. Hey! That's the one! That's the one I was looking for. And now that we have the optimization station, I can fix that.
Rogue status no longer active.
All these DPS players running around forgetting that medkits can give them the 10%. Tenacious.
Where are we even going?
I'm just looking at the map. I think possibly DZ9.
Gold sealed cash.
You got some dirty ones.
Here's what I'll do. I'll adjust the
Where are we in the map?
filters. Filters. Noise gate. Scott.
Man, there's no
Okay.
fucking players anywhere.
That way I can mix this down a little. Okay. That should be better now. You should be able to hear me.
You know what, I'm gonna
cut out as often.
Well, this one is, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna go call a helicopter and hopefully they'll probably come around. They have nothing to lose.
I'm gonna have to wrap this up though without flipping. So, oh Christ balls. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Where's Barry? Why you have to hurt me?
Go rogue? Not just yet, until I see a player.
Clear that contamination next to you.
Yeah, let's clear it.
Warning.
Oh,
Readings
never
indicate
mind,
this
it's
area
all
is
gone.
contaminated.
Well, that was for nothing.
I need to see if Example accepted my friend request. Example, you motherfucker.
Whoa!
Oh, he might be mad
comes the
that I was
helicopter.
getting on his boy's nerves.
Exiting the contaminated area.
You need another one. Don't complain.
Chopper is inbound.
You wanted another one.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
You fuck me, UTC for ATC.
Item
That's all.
extraction is go.
USC.
Confirmed. Cargo
Balls.
secured.
Fucking hell.
Ah, you need another one.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Another one. DJ Khaled, another one.
15 seconds.
Invite him, do it. Here. Nope.
Extraction successful.
Alright.
He's dead. Tapped his ass.
Well. Oi, I
Now
missed
we
it.
wait. For players
This time.
to come rogue.
Parting. Action. Parting. Fuck. Heck.
Alrighty then. Oh shit, these are big boys, big boys, big boys. So many fireworks everywhere.
Yes. Dead.
He exploded right away. Jeez.
That was my bad.
Reclaimer's vest. Is that?
Oh, someone's breaking the rules, telling me about their
Really
inventory.
thought
Oh,
Claimer's vest was classified. I was about to say.
Oh. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Cup of coffee in the afternoon.
He's not wrong about the coffee. What? What'd I do?
What'd he do?
Quit chatting with
What,
me.
he went guns and blazing? You miss all the guns and blazing?
Quit acting like you can. Just don't chat
What
with
the?
me in game. Chat. Game.
Attention.
Stream.
Exiting dark zone.
Hey, you're gonna need this.
You are now entering a safe area.
It's a fact.
Just shit as usual.
I'm your one-stop shop.
Alright, we're gonna wrap this up. I think we should just be done with it. Just do it. Let's do the opera 7 and make our way up to 8.
Who hates you?
My God. My God. You see this shit, Poncho? Poncho, you see this shit? Still alive and kicking. 29 movement. Fucking schmucks.
Oh shit. Here we go. Why do everybody believes that anymore?
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Like, what the, like, stupid...
Warning.
Not much just
You are
saying
now
not
leaving the
stupid
safe
name, but
area.
like... Gamers are so
Warning. You are
eager
now
to have a
entering
girlfriend.
a contaminated
Game girl.
area.
I don't get it. I mean, they just won't, like, calm their dick around. I know I'm a girl. Jeez, explode. Wait, that was classified. Scar L. Ooh. Oh, weird, right? That's why I'm scared to talk to girls anymore. Cause like some of them, you know, some of them look really hot and shit, but they're like 17.
Dude, bro's talking about bro dude things on the internet, bruh.
Like seriously, they put tons of makeup and like they make themselves.
I don't
want to
get catfished,
like
bruh.
Fusion event detected
19.
below street level.
They're actually 16, 17.
There it is. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get the
That's why, because
Lord Barry
I don't
Blast.
talk to girls anymore because of that shit.
Thank God.
Because I am old as fuck.
I believe him.
Below street level.
Because it's true. It's okay, man. It's okay. We all been there, done that.
Oh, it does? It gets rid of all the chicken dancers? They're on level 29 right now?
I did. I regretted it.
I don't mind. It's fine. And the dancing is it's almost therapeutic at this point.
She was 15, I was 18. Or 19.
Ugh, this is not something I want to be putting on the internet for this guy. I don't want him. I might mute him. No, my guy. Let me save you the public embarrassment, my guy. I got it. No, don't worry about it. It's cool. We're good.
Contamination level critical.
I saved it. Yo, you guys talk about your girl problems. You guys go ahead and have your girl problem discussions. Game Boy, quit blowing it, would you?
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
Can you stop blowing it, would you? If you blow it, I'm gonna have to flip you too. You're gonna owe me. You don't wanna owe me. I'm not one to be owed.
Alert. Detecting hostiles.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Oh, crumb, they're on me.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I'm on Discord with him. Oh, Game Boy, I'm coming. Bit of sec, Game Boy, hold on. Alright, now. Alright, let's go do the containers. Let's do it. No, fuck this place. Let's do it.
Hostiles detected below street level.
Everybody out. Everybody out. It's time to do the,
No agent has joined your team.
Extreme, get the fuck out of my... Yo, dude, quit bouncing off of my team, Extreme. Level up. Quit being a pussy. Get into level 30, you pansy. God damn it.
Proximity threat has been eliminated. Scanning for additional hostiles.
Goddamn level 29. Down here, guys. They hate the meta so much that they won't. Whoa, what? Oh shit! This one's already gone. We gotta move. We gotta move. They already killed it. We're late. We're late. No, we gotta move the other way. Let's go. Alright, maybe I can unmute this guy. Maybe he's done talking about his statutory rape case.
What was that?
No, come south, guys. We got contamination events. South. No, the level 29 guy muted.
Wait. Hold on.
Level 29 fella I muted a while ago.
Boost you? Why should I boost you? Because you need help. Dude! This is why, Good. I'm talking to someone in the Discord, sorry. In the Discord division server. If you haven't joined that one.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Where's the other boss? Boss already dead? Oh,
One has been updated.
well, the one.
Oh jeez. Just run away from me.
Alright, let's keep moving. Keep moving, fellas. Keep moving. Follow me. I'm a snake.
Keep it
Follow me.
going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Gamer boy, run.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Holy fuck! I went the wrong way. Well,
That's why I said follow me. I would have taken you out of it.
run. Holy shit.
Proximity threat has been eliminated. Scanning for additional hostiles.
Rejuvenated we don't want. Not the other one. Keep it moving! Keep it moving! Keep going! Gotta go, we gotta go! Hustle! Hustle!
Exiting the contaminated area.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Game Boy, you wanna know how old my girlfriend is?
I most certainly don't.
I'll give you a hint. She's older than me. Fuck you. I am not that young.
Boom
I'm
roasted,
actually 20.
buddy.
I'm actually 20, okay?
Hey, no worries.
My girlfriend is 23 and I'm 20.
Here you go.
Hey, she's a sugar mommy to me. She buys me alcohol, fucking everything, dude. And guess what? I'm not complaining.
Why would you? You're drunk.
I know, right? I just pay the bills and everything. She buys liquor. I can't complain. No, she's like busy. Still in college. Yeah.
I'm going to be so happy when I flip this guy.
Holy
You
shit,
guys have no
lag.
idea how happy I'm gonna be
No,
when
it's
I
not gonna
flip
be
this guy.
I wish you would.
There's a boss. Tapped him. There's another boss.
Can't we all do that? No, she's doing graphic designing.
Hey,
for
gaming,
video
what's
games
up?
and shit, which is pretty cool.
I appreciate you checking
I'm
out
always
what's going
intrigued by
on.
her art. Yeah, right? Ooh.
I saw you, you found me from the other thread the other day.
Like I say, I can't complain.
How's it going?
No more underage girls anymore.
Oh my god. I'm gonna mute this guy for now before he gets himself into trouble with the law. I'm gonna flip him in a moment.
No more, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, right now what I'm doing is I'm testing out. I don't know if the thread's named correctly, the video, but I'm testing out Final Measure, and I've also got this Lord Berry Blast fellow on the team who I do not know. What I'm gonna do with Lord Berry Blast is I'm gonna take him to an extraction, and I'm gonna take all of his stuff. That is the plan going forward. Once Example makes, once he befriends me on PC, I'll be able to help him get gear through these means.
Proximity threat has been eliminated. Scanning for additional hostiles.
Oh, none of them need it. Oh, that's neither here nor there. So, where is it then? Usually it's in DZ6, because it's very hard to get back to that location in time before I take your stuff onto the rope. I'll take you through it. I'll take you through the whole thing. Here, we're gonna go extract, guys, but we need to get out of here first. So, Arkham Gaming, I'm going to show you, but I plan on showing Example at some point, because Example is what we call a new player to PC, but there's also returning players who need gear. They need it quickly, and the 6% drop rate just isn't good enough. There are methods of getting more gear, better gear, faster. It's just that people don't utilize them because they tend to be considered underhanded or uncouth, disingenuous. You know, the same old shtick that they like. They like the whole dignity and respect spiel that has been letting Stryker rule the Dark Zone for so long. You know, the face tanking, the my honor, dignity, whatever. Fuck all that shit. Throw that out the window. You're a coward. You're a thief. You're in the Dark Zone. It's all about you lying, cheating, and stealing because somebody has to win, and it should be you. So, with that in mind, hey, I appreciate that. I'm gonna check out your content as well, because I definitely, when you subbed to me and I saw you had Division content, I instantly subbed back because I was like, I need more Division in my life, for one. And two, it's nice to see what other people are interested in general when it comes to Division. because I want to know in particular what the community feels like in the moment. You know, because the striker thing is very fresh for everybody. I mean, I've been very vocal about strikers since the classifieds came out, but it took, you know, them nerfing Predator's Mark and Nomad for everyone to finally come together and be like, okay, striker is a little bit, I think we can agree now. It's fine, it's good where it's at. Yeah, and the thing is, my build videos are too long. Like, this technically counts as my build video. This is my dream workshops, because the build happens in, like, the first half hour to 45 minutes, and then there's, like, play content with that build for the next 2 hours. And nobody wants to do that. It's terrible. It's a terrible format. I'm aware of it. I've been trying to figure out how to do a shorter format without editing, because that's really where my problem is. I don't have a means to easily edit. I'm trying to figure that out as I go, but I'll get there. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm not doing great on the brevity department, but yeah, we're. And yes, Game Boy, we are flipping him. Stop using the game chat. Stop. Please stop using the game chat, Game Boy. Oh my god. So what we're about to do, Arkham, is we're doing a kickflip. This is... We're about to betray Lord Barry's trust. Let me bring his unmute. Let's see if he has anything to say about it once we do it.
There's players down there. Hurry.
Players down there. Oh no.
Hurry, man.
Here, use your pulse.
Ready to bring it on board.
How close are they? So here's how it goes.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Game Boy, you have to remove him. You're the one in charge. Game Boy. Go to group. Game Boy, Game Boy, Game Boy, Game Boy, go to group. Game Boy, Game Boy, go to group. Go to group. You're in charge. Do it.
Oh, there's a player.
Oh, never mind. Game. Alright. Now cut the rope. Cut the rope. Cut the rope. Get it? Cut. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Guard me. Oh my god. This is fine. This is fine. This is going well. Alright, take the best stuff, and then run. This is fine. This is going according to plan. Arkham, this is fine. This is all good. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. I'm out of here, buddies. Alright, so now I have all of the best gear out of everything that dropped. We were supposed to kill him. Game Boy, come back. Game Boy. Normally I'm leader, and I kick the guy out, and we kill him, and we cut the rope, and it's easier. But Game Boy was leader still, because I had given him leader earlier, and I forgot to take it back. But that works out. The dude ran off. So now we got all this free stuff. This is all ours now. Game Boy can't extract because his stash is full. That sucks. I guess it's all mine. Yeah, the chase music, exactly. Sometimes it doesn't go great. It's a little... Yeah, it's a little rough. at times. But the way mechanically how that works is when you proc the rogue status and they don't leave your group, once you kick them and kill them, they have that 30-second walk back. And because of the location, they don't get back in time to get their stuff. Right now, only on PC. Only on PC right now. That's all I got. I have a Switch, but the Division is not on Switch. They have not made that move yet. Snowdrop isn't working on the Switch yet.
Starting cargo extraction.
I got you. Yeah, I heard it looks real nice and plays really well on there.
We've got the package.
If I was gonna play on console, I'd play on PlayStation 4. Just they have a bigger community.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
I've seen the Xbox community. I used to play Halo. I know who those people are. I don't really want to associate myself with them anymore.
15 seconds.
Hey, thank you. And I'm gonna go check out your stuff too. So, do you have a schedule for streaming? Because I don't necessarily have a regular schedule. I mean, I usually stream here on YouTube on Sundays, but it's not like regularly scheduled.
Package is secure. Extraction complete.
Is there do you have it up on your description or something on It's okay, Game Boy. Sunday was working. Okay. Okay. Well, I hit the bell, so I should know when you're streaming on Monday, and I have the app on my phone. So I should be able to at least try. If not, I'll catch the videos. And I do appreciate edited content because I know how hard it is because I'm completely incapable of it myself. So, like, I really do appreciate it. I got you. Yeah, the best I can do is I stream on Twitch and I make highlights. So like my, if you want something that's almost an edited video, that is the my highlighted Twitch highlights archive. That's about as close as you get. Everything else is just like raw stream stuff. It's a slog. I used to do menus, the timestamp menus, so you could get through the streams quicker. But now that I'm doing the highlights, I think I'll only do the menus for the YouTube streams. Because the highlights are great because you can take the Twitch streams and cut them up. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I see. I see, Game Boy. Game Boy makes things pretty. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Poncho, I got a buddy, Poncho, who, like, he does the professional stuff, but, like, I can't have him be doing this stuff. Like, I don't have the money to pay him to make him waste his time on this. You know what I mean?
Don't ask me where I got it. Take it and go.
Yeah. I know you could make it look good. It would be I just don't want to waste people's time. You know what I mean? I'd have to justify paying you enough to do it, and I don't make enough right now to pay anybody to do it. I.e., I don't make anything doing this, and my actual
This
job,
is
I
the
don't
shit
make
you
enough to pay for my hobby to do this. So we just gotta wait. It's just gonna take some time. I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, and that's the only important part for me. Oh no, he's definitely just typing in the party chat. I am strong majority of the time talking alone to myself. You want to be the editor, Game Boy? You want to download 3-hour-long videos and do edits? I don't even know how long it would take to download a 3-hour-long fucking video from YouTube. I don't know how long that takes. Or who has... That's what I'm saying, Game Boy. That's what I'm saying, dude. Damn.
Don't ask where this came from.
Oh shit. I got you. Oh, fuck, people actually have internet. My shit.
This is the shit you need.
Damn, what the fuck? How do you guys have internet like this? What? I'm out here running some garbage. Like, I'm on a computer that barely runs the game, my internet hardly connects, and you guys are all like, yeah, no, I can... Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, what the fuck? Look at these gloves. Hey, don't fuck off, Skull MC. Hey, I'll see you, Arkham. Best of luck. I'll be around. I'll see you on your channel. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for the tips. I appreciate it. Alien R1 PC. Oh, okay. It's all about the processor. Yeah, that was my understanding for streaming this game, especially. I know that Marco runs like a fucking $1,200 processor just to get the damn thing to run properly on a stream. The read and write, got you. Okay. Is it cheap? I don't... Computer parts? I thought 1,200 was expensive for graphics and... No, I was talking about specifically the processor. Like, just the processor. Not the PC. I'm sure the PC was a little bit more than just the processor. He's got like a yeah, he's got like an i7 or something like that. A special one. One of those special edition i7s.
What are you waiting for?
I can't remember what it was called. I remember him talking about it. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh my god. You know what? This wasn't bad. We didn't get a lot of good, like, time with the build in PvP, but we did some work. No, it wasn't bad. We got the guy who could not plead the fifth. We got him nice and flipped. We got him, flipped him like a pancake, got some stuff out. Yeah, that was good. He really needs that
This
Fifth
is the
Amendment
shit he
working
needs.
for him. But it worked. I still think this build's gonna play out nicely. Hey, no, dude, you've seen me type. Don't stress it. Don't stress it at all. The worst thing about my streams is when I start typing in the chat. Cause I can't even really see my hands behind the microphone, so it's like just kind of blind, just like slapping the keyboard like this feels right. I think this is the home row. I like what we got. This isn't a great balance though, admittedly. I don't know if you see the stream right now, but it's a 6.5, 4.5. It's not great. I wouldn't recommend this balance for just about anything. It's rough. You're not doing damage, you're not healing anybody, you're not tanking anything. Yeah, I had caps lock on accident. It was rough. Caps lock is broken, space bars for jumping. Yeah. Oh, is it still screwy? Hold on a second. Video. Oh, it should be fixed. Yeah, it should be good. But the,
What are you waiting for?
is the stream hard to look at? Oh, no, you're talking about the balance. I'm like, oh, the balance. You would look at the balance, and I'm like, oh no, is the stream graphically hard to look at? Like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, yeah, it is the rough balance. Firearms oriented, but not enough. I think I like this guy, right here, this guy. This was a good move. This guy actually hits harder than my crit damage based one. And it only really has... Oh, you know what? This is the wrong scope.
Hey, you go in without this, you're dead.
Damage. Only one I got. Oh, shit. I need to find more scopes. Maybe I had something in the... Yeah. Well... The thing that this build can do is not... It does a lot of things at once, just not great. Which is fine. What it should be doing is staying alive and giving out those buffs. And if it's going to be doing that, then it should be more electronics focused. But because the buff that it receives the most is firearms... It kind of leans toward the idea of, well, maybe I should be firearms so that when I do get that bonus, I can do something with it, even if I'm solo. But that doesn't mean you have to have firearms, because you get a lot of crit damage, crit chance out of electronics. Especially if you run skill haste. You know, you can proc those pulses. And I've been enjoying those EMPs with this. Even when the being on the cover, striker goes to shoot my yeah, you get crit out of electronics because of pulse. So your pulse is crit chance, crit damage, and it improves based on your electronics. So, an electronics build is inherently going to have more crit damage and crit chance. So, that's normally how you augment that. It justifies it. But then you're relying on pulse, which often gets canceled out by those these guys here, the scramblers. Yeah, It makes them stronger. It just, you know, your base damage is lower. But that was what I was saying earlier, was I found that mask where I'm gonna bump up my base damage with medkits. On Firecrest. Tenacious. I was thinking this might be viable. Because for the Firecrest, for the fire turret to start shooting a target, you have to either take damage or deal damage. So I thought, hey, well, if I'm taking damage, what I can do is I can run Tenacious, proc my med kit, get the 10%. I've already dropped the turret. That's probably got my, what's it called? The thing I never am. Competent. That's how I get to that name. Competent. The thing I never am. Competent. I normally proc that, so that's 10%, 20%, and then you get when they, as soon as they're on fire, bam, distracted. Another 18. Then brutal. Because if I want to get the 12, the pulse, you get like, I found out through Poncho that Precision has a flat pulse rate of 12.5. So even when your electronics is as low as 3,000 and did you just catch that 16-6? I've said it repeatedly. It is the phrase that gets me to that fucking talent's name, because I can't remember it for the life of me. I can't. It is the only way I actually remember that. It's competent. I don't use it. It's because I never am. Confident, dude. Just fucking... I'm not. I never have enough skill power to proc it, and you've seen me play the game. You already know. You already know. You know what stream you're watching. Oh, I got you. Yeah. That'll work. Does it? You know what? This build's probably going to end up leaning on electronics. I'm going to end up leaning on electronics in a big way. I'm not there yet. I wanted to try firearms because of the grenade proc. That's why I wanted to. It needed to be done. I'm doing the thing I do every time, guys. It's just, I keep going with the guns I like, then making builds around those guns. I keep going with Big Al. I really need to get away from it. I should make builds that people will actually use. Like, if I went with Bullfrog, if I went with MDR, people would use these builds. But no one's gonna use fucking Big Al. Nobody. Ain't nobody out here running Big Al. I'm the only guy out here running Big Al. So, I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
I got stuff that'll save.
I want to be popular with the fans. But do I sell out? Hey, I know you do, Game Boy. I know. I gotta sell out and run Bullfrog MDR. Gotta do it. I gotta go meta, boys. Here we go. Gotta go meta. Metabots. Meta be up in this piece. Yeah, see, I got this glove right here specifically for that. I would roll the LMG damage off, roll the stat. Perfect. Perfection. I could even take the electronics off. Quit doing them. I see you. I see you back there, Game Boy. Get the fuck. I'm trying. Don't make me go back to the chest. I'll go back to the chest. I'm trying to talk mechanics. Your goddamn Macarena's in the background. Macarenas.
Incoming supply drops. Coordinates uploaded.
Yeah, let me roll that real quick, just to Just to have it. What would I do? I would do assault rifle. Well, not necessarily. We could do SMGs, right? We could do the house thing, and we stay on the cover. But do you want to do the house? The problem with running house is you don't have the range, right? Assault rifles have the dual benefit of being both. They have the 28% or 28 meter optimal range, and then they get both prepared and responsive. So you can have a prepared MDR and a responsive bullfrog. Like, that'd be solid. That'd be a great setup. Nomad historian build. No. That's Ubisoft is watching. I swear. I tell ya. I tells ya. It's a conspiracy. It's worse than what Rick Velassi says. Ubisoft has been watching all of us. Whenever I do anything overly nefarious, my game freezes up. They kick me from the server. They send me to a completely different server. They punish me. No, I believe it. I don't. It's all true. The rumors are true. It's real. Big Brother, it's Ubisoft. You're not wrong. They are watching. Pistol damage. When is the last time you've ever rolled pistol damage on anything? Probably when shields were still around. I'm not mad, you're mad. SMG damage. I want assault rifle. I want the AR. The armor damage. That's close. It's like having an assault rifle, right? That's pretty close. Except you're missing like a couple percents off of that, right? It's health on kill. I'm a vampire. We're about 3.5 hours into the stream. I think we've gotten to that point. Using my mind. Oh, 12%. Now I don't even have to go. Alright. So, if I was to run assault rifles, there it is. How would I do it, though? How would I... Would I still want mobile cover? Yes. I want them throwing grenades at my face. I know, I didn't even have to spend anything. It was perfect. Loved it. Oh, see, you better do one of your shields then and get all that money. We still gotta do West Side. Shields. We still gotta do our shields. Look, shields. They're over here. It's not this one. Nope, not this guy. Shields, remember these? God damn it. I'm starting to drive myself insane. Okay. We're good. We're back. We're making a variant of the build we just ran. Okay. It's all good. Everyone's sane. No one has lost their mind. Everyone's okay. Competent, brutal. Is competent better than prepared? Probably. Vicious, deadly. And we got, talented. What's this guy? Vicious, meticulous. I would get rid of this guy. This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it at all. Why would I want this guy? Who are you? No. Away from me. You're dead. Let's click. Oh my god. Yeah, that might be half the problem. The caffeine evaporated like maybe an hour or two ago. We were running high on like endorphins or something a little bit there. And now that I'm in the essentially the office building building space, now I'm trying to do mechanics again and do some deep thinking. All I'm doing is causing myself pain. Woe and misery. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. Rate of fire doesn't matter anymore because we're not on Firecrest. That's a tough boat to be in, Game Boy. You gotta start selling some stuff. You've not been selling anything? Just been decommissioning? Making parts? Yeah, I mean, that's half of the issue. So I think this is the guy we want. Brutal, and then I may run competent. I think we have to run competent, right? I think so. Reroll these firearms back for electronics. The idea here being that the mobile cover needs to have health. At least 1.5 mil. It has to be able to stand up against a decent amount of fire. And we're talking about the double wide here. So 1.5 mil, here you go. The reason we do that is so that when the striker starts trying to build stacks on this, which they inevitably do, because it's free stacks for them, I don't know why the devs made it like that. You got this disruptor. You slap them with the disruptor, you make them waste a med kit or what have you, right? Easy as pie. If they started pushing while they did that, this guy right here is perfect. Because you've either just put down your wall and they started shooting it, or you've just hit them with the EMP. And now you've got your headshot and you're competent. The reason we're going for headshot is because we're running precision. That opens up the double wide. If I didn't have precision, I would have to run this guy, the countermeasures. Countermeasures will probably give me a better pulse. I think it gives me the base pulse, this guy here, which is better than the precision pulse, which is a flat 12.5. But this isn't that much better. If I went more into electronics and actually bumped this guy's health up enough to justify running it and going into crit chance, crit damage, I could justify it. I might. We might go that route. That may be the way we go. And then we would have enough skill power, skill haste, where we might go fire turret, wall. Pretend we're Firecrest. And then I would have a way of putting an element on them for the MDR. See, we gotta have options for putting stats on them. The reason the MDR is going to work for this build in particular is because Final Measure, despite everything, is actually a crowd control build. And people don't necessarily think of it like that. They think of it in the terms of the protection from elites, exotic damage resilience, but they don't think of it in the terms of the grenade usage. When you eat grenades like this thing does, it means grenades are a constant presence in your arsenal. So, if you are capable of constantly throwing frag grenades causing bleed, or fire, zapping, and flashing, and tearing of the gas, then that means you have a full arsenal of crowd control. Which means MDR is a viable gun for your use. I wouldn't recommend using it within 10 meters. That's what the bullfrog is gonna be for. Bullfrog is gonna be your spray and pray monstrosity. I don't think it's gonna be this guy. We're gonna find a different one. Who's this guy? Meticulous, responsive. Probably, yeah, this guy. We'll just have to roll him up. Find some div tech. Meticulous, run responsive, and deadly. Figure that out. That's the game plan going forward. I think that'll be the plan. We'll mod it up properly later. I think I just want to wrap things up for today. I need to do build videos, short ones. I promised I would do them, and I'm just not good at doing them. I have to figure out how to do them. I'm still trying to find a way to do it in OBS where it's reasonable. Without edits. Kind of do it like a PowerPoint presentation. It's not easy. I can do it much like I do the, what are they called? The, Dream Workshops where I had those screens. But the problem is I don't have the content that shows up afterwards, the play video that everybody likes to do, the gameplay of it in action that everyone likes to see. So I don't know if I need that or not. It's kind of in the air. I might leave that out. I might just do straight build videos. I only have the one. I have the one tower. I could definitely get a second PC at some point, but right now we're just strapped. We'll figure it out. But I will make the short videos if it is only just the builds. If I do it like the Dream Workshops of old, where it's strictly 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes straight of just the build, then that's fine. With no gameplay. I might even just take it on some NPCs and just show you the mechanics of the gameplay. Just the mechanics of how to use it. Not necessarily actual gameplay of it in action, because it's just a pain in the ass trying to get video to play in OBS for some reason. I couldn't figure it out. I'm going to look up some videos. I'll use Google. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. But I don't want to hold you up here much longer. But this is probably the next iteration of this build. I'm going to run this week. All this week on Twitch. It'll be 8 p.m. Yeah, this is pretty much the end of it. It's not the video, it's the stream. This will be a video. This is the end of it, practically. We're almost there. I will Google it, though, 16.6. I need to get Streamlabs as well for Twitch. That's the other thing I need to do. It is OBS just with extra little tidbits. So we'll figure that out too. But I'll make this real pretty, and I'll run this on Twitch all this week. 8 o'clock East Coast. That's Eastern time on Twitch. And if you want to hang out, that's where I'll be. Other than that, I think we're done here. This is the build we'll be running with. We'll do the mods later. I'll see you, Game Boy. I'll see you, 16.6. I appreciate you guys coming out. This is the end of the Firecrest week. I have it on board, so anytime we run into trouble, I will be busting it out alongside Deadeye, Lone Star, Sentry's Call. All those builds are still with me, so I will definitely see you all later. As per the usual, I've been P2H. You have been Schmucks. Gotta lie, cheat, and steal. 'Cause somebody has to win, and it should be you. See you guys later. P2H, out. And that concludes my Dream Workshop. The latest video on the left, the Dream Workshop's on the right, and the subscribe button in the middle. Yeah, so that's a live annotation thing for when people watch this later. So don't mind that. I'll see you guys later.